Style Neri with AB Boxing News, sponsored by RX Water. We're here with the one and only workaholic, the one Eddie Hearn. Eddie, how's everything?
I'm doing good, my friend. How are you? I didn't realize. I didn't want to leave you hanging there.
Small hands. It's all right. Anyways, we're in
I
Maryland.
say small hands, small gloves. Yeah.
60 now?
Yeah. Smaller.
First time in Maryland. MGM, National Harbor, Devon Haney, Michael Hearn, they're both from Vegas. It's like a Las Vegas takeover in Maryland.
Well, actually, we nearly ended up in Las Vegas. You know, when Usyk fell through, obviously we put Haney on as main event, and we nearly took the card to Vegas. But it's an amazing venue at National Harbor. I don't know if you've been before, and a beautiful place. So we stayed here. We got a great card, and of course Devon Haney. I'm excited to see Devon Haney because I actually feel a lot of pressure for him because everyone's talking about him, and now he has to perform, and he has a really tough fight in Moran. Moran's here to fight. He's had a great camp. You know, we've seen him go the distance with Pedraza, knock people out. He can really fight, so it's going to be a great fight.
What a great signing. I think a monumental signing for you guys in terms of this USA market, Devon Haney. What's the timetable for him to become the guy like a Joshua, let's say? I don't want to compare him to a Joshua, but just say like the potential.
I think he's 20 years old, you know, and I think it's amazing that he's got to 21-0. Bill has done a great job, and I know I was a bit cheesy in the press conference, but Bill's done a great job on many different levels. Number one is to progress his son's career, but also to educate him. You know, like as a parent myself, I know Devon Haney's work ethic. You know, like I said, he lives in Vegas, right? So he has the world at his feet. He's so dedicated, one of the most dedicated fighters I've ever seen. And, you know, if you have that dedication and if you couple that with ability, you really have the potential and the chance to go all the way. But he is young, and, you know, in a way, I want to just rein him back a little bit. But Bill, you know, Devon, they want Lopez, they want Lomachenko, they want Campbell, they want them all now. So it's difficult to manage that sometimes. First things first, Antonio Moran. You know, it's a big coup for us getting Devon Haney. Showtime, obviously left Showtime to come to us. Top rank, everybody would have been interested in signing Devon Haney, and we got him. So now it's my job, my obligation to deliver, and I will deliver for Devon Haney. All he's got to do is keep winning.
The last time I was actually at the MGM National Harbor was last May. Right. Won Gary Russell versus Joseph Diaz. Now, I actually had a great conversation with him last week, 2 weeks before last week at the Barclays Center. He mentioned that he's a free agent. Yeah. He's listening to offer. I mentioned DAZN. He said, you know, he didn't want to say much. But is Eddie Hearn interested in Gary Russell? He's a champion at 126, WBC champion. He mentioned that he vacates, he moves up, he'll get Brichelle because of the WBC situation, the rankings. If Gary Russell is watching right now, are you interested in meeting him maybe this week now that you're here? The DMV area?
Hello, Gary. I'm sure he'll be at the show. I'm sure we'll get together. I mean, look, one thing that looks apparent is that Gary Russell's not happy, really. I mean, you don't come out and say what he said if you are. So what he's doing is he's inviting people to come and make offers. Gary Russell is an exceptional fighter. Gary Russell is probably a wasted talent. Gary Russell boxes once a year. Gary Russell should be boxing 3 times a year. He should be in mega fights for mega money. That's not happening. Why? One of the reasons is because he's so good. And I don't think people want to fight him. So, you know, I'm interested to, of course, talk to Gary Russell, as I'm sure others are. You know, we're at a stage now where we've got a lot of fighters already. So, you know, we're only 1 or 2 away from being full up. So you need to get on the train. And, you know, Gary Russell is the type of talent that we would love to welcome to the team.
There you have it. Gary Russell, watch. He'll be contacting you. Let's get back to the hottest division that you guys possess in the zone, 160. Andrade press conference yesterday. I had a great conversation with him on the phone in terms of Selecki. He's not going to look past forward him. He's going to try to get rid of the business, you know, handle his business. One interesting headlines during the Canelo week with Jacobs was that there was an offer supposedly offered to Errol Spence, Canelo Spence, but yet Canelo still has like unfinished opponents at 160, the Andrades of the world, the Triple Gs of the world. You know, let's say Jacobs rematch again. What do you say to Golden Boy or DAZN if for some reason it just happens? Like Errol Spence is a hot commodity.
I don't know if there was offers made. I mean, it's not really my business. It's up to Golden Boy. But, you know, I think Demetrius is in a golden position. You know, I keep saying to him, all you have to do is keep winning because everybody wants to be the undisputed champion. And the only way they can do that is by beating Demetrius. So he has a really tough fight against Sulecki. June 29 in Providence is his homecoming. And if he wins that and wins that in style, he can start calling for the name of Canelo. You know, and I think if the Triple G Canelo fight doesn't happen next, Demetrius is a front runner. We have Callum Smith as well, who's defending his super middleweight world title next week. You know, he's another guy who could fight Canelo. But I think Demetrius, as I say to him, he's the key to undisputed. You know, he holds that final piece of the jigsaw. So I believe he's going to get that fight.